Trump's new plan affect? Excuse me. How will Trump's new fan? I can't talk today. How will Trump's new plan affect SWIFT? Okay, that's what we're going to get into today, as well as some price updates on Telcoin and some what's the plan for 2025. That and more. But first, as always, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested.
What is up, crypto warriors? What is up, Black Brew Crew? We in the house on a Tuesday today. Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to get into it today. How will Trump's plan affect SWIFT? And I think we're going to get into a little bit of 2025 planning. What am I looking at here coming up in 2025, as well as some like price updates. I think we're going to up the Telcoin coverage on this channel. You guys received that Telcoin video very well. And I think, Telcoin is an American crypto. So it will benefit well from Trump's tax cuts. So if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as Trump's tax cuts, I'm going to share my screen right now. And I have a video that you should go check out. So this is a series. This is the fourth part, in the series. I'm going to need you to go and check out the second part in the series, which we will share with you coming up in just a second here. American Crypto Supercycle, the switch is flipped, okay? It's going to be one of the most important videos you watch. You really need to understand why the switch is flipped, what Trump's plan is going to do for American cryptocurrencies. So, up here in 2025, I would go seek out all American cryptocurrencies. Some that you may think are not American may actually be American. So, and this video will tell you why that's important. Okay, so definitely go check that out. But now we're going to focus on SWIFT. Now let's focus on and let's go look at the price action. Now, what I want to point your attention to, this is SWIFT on the week chart. So this is the stochastic RSI. But we look at the regular RSI, we got a whole lot of room before we get to overbought. Okay. So I think it's just on the cusp of about to break out into the overbought area. And shout out to Crypto Future. I'll be on Rob's show coming up Thanksgiving Day. Rob's a Canuck, so it's no big deal for him to go on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm always down for a great collaboration. So catch me and Rob on Thursday in between the Chidurkin. All right. But if we look here, I think SWIFT is just about to break out here. Just to give you some kind of backup from what I'm talking about here. See what Stellar did. See what LCX isn't done. It's not even to the top of that, but what it's doing, right? Who else broke out? Hedera, I think. Do I have Hedera on here? Hedera, boom. You can see it just came back to the past, or it just came back from overbought. but blast it up like 3 or 4x. I think Swift is very close to doing that, especially after we announce what we're going to announce tonight. So definitely note that. But as far as price action goes, I just want to review Telcoin and LCX right quick. They had a nice little day today, a nice little weekend. Shout out to the patrons. These were both on the Patreon. So definitely check out the Patreon if you haven't. Less than a cup of coffee. Look at LCX. Now, this is not an American crypto, but it is the crypto that has the guinea pig or the basis of the MiCA laws, the European crypto laws. Those laws were written first with LCX. So LCX, this exchange, is going to take the most advantage of those laws. Okay. So I'm not surprised to see LCX here kind of breaking through at least a high for the last like 5 months. Right here was the kind of high there. It broke through that. And do we see it break through 40 cents? Or I think that's 40 cents. Yeah, it's around 40 cents. Do we see that soon? We just may, when the new year hits here, right? I do not believe this is American crypto, but again, I didn't look into it. I know that they're based in Liechtenstein, so I'm just assuming they're not, but they just might if they have an American office. They may be considered American crypto. Okay, and then Telcoin just broke over the 0.004 mark, which you can see here. It kind of hit that mark in, what is this, May? It just broke over that mark on the week chart. And can we get it over like 6? That may be coming next. I already did a show on Telcoin. Definitely go check that show out. That show was the last American Crypto Supercycle show, in which we said American Crypto Supercycle, best American crypto under a cent. Okay. There's a couple different ones you could say for that, but Telcoin was one of the ones that I focused on there. So let's look and see if we have people in the chat here today. What is up, Underdog Research Channel? Let's go ahead and look at that. Wow. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. Every time I show up, I'm committed to offering my support and financial contribution. This is a true exchange of value. Black Roo is sharing his time and incredible insights with us. Absolutely priceless. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Very, very, very much appreciated, brother. GT Nuts in the house. Underdog Research Channel. Teddy Harris was good, bro. Was good. Stingy Bayberry. Good old blockchain Teddy. Appreciate you being in the house, brother. Stingy Bayberry, as always, as usual. Appreciate you, bro. Jovan, what is up? Catching my first live from you. Rob sent me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Jovan. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, brother. Appreciate it. Your first live, bro. That's something I really appreciate it. Hopefully we get you around for more, bro. Hopefully we earn your subscribership, bro. Janet Hayes, what's going on? What's going on? So we'll get to all the comments at the end. Let's break into this Swift news. So I was really shocked. Well, I was really shocked to see. I know my guy Underdog Research probably already knows, but Swift blockchain is located in San Mateo, California here. So I know they have offices in Singapore, but these guys are technically considered an American cryptocurrency. So all of the tax breaks that people will get from American cryptocurrencies will apply to Swift blockchain. We've already been through, right? We've already been through showing you guys who Swift blockchain is connected to, right? Tim Draper, right? and we'll show, like, maybe Jovan doesn't know, or maybe he does know. This is first time with us, so we're gonna go over this information again here. We already know that Tim Draper through the Draper Dragons, and with the Node Capital, we have a Rothschild invested. Okay, so if we go look at Node Capital, you'll see Mr. Ben Rothschild is a part of this investment group. Also, one thing to note here with Node Capital, they're also investors in XLR. And we already know Tim Draper is an investor in XLR because he is a investor in Coinbase, and Coinbase Ventures is an investor in XLR, which we'll show you later. But if we scroll on down here, you will see Mr. Ben Rothschild as a part of Node Capital. Okay, so we got a Rothschild and a Draper in on Swift here. And as far as I know, other than XRP, which leads me to another video you guys should check out, which is the connections between Swift and XRP. That's a couple different videos back here. There it is. Swift blockchain and XRP. Definitely check out that video because there are connections with Swift and XRP. Okay, too many for me to go over, but definitely check out that video. But one connection between Swift and XRP is the Rothschild and Draper connection. Okay, so just know that one. But now, one of the things we want to focus on, and one of the things I think will be big for 2025, will be payment cryptos. I know everybody's gaga over AI, and AI, of course, I'm not downing AI. AI is going to be big, right? But I think payment is really being overlooked. One of the things we're going to get with Trump is regulation clarity. I think I focused on this in American Crypto Cycle video 1, on how, Gary Gensler, we know he's leaving. We know Scott Bessent, the guy he just is going to replace Janet Yellen, is a crypto guy. So all of these crypto regulations are going to make it good and make it great for crypto moving forward. And I think we have these payment systems. These payment systems are going to take off. Fintech is going to take off. Okay. So do not overlook, not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing with my own portfolio. I am not overlooking payment cryptos. I am not overlooking fintech. And we'll cover that as we go on here. But let me show you guys here, Mr. Scott Bessent. I think Good Morning Crypto. Shout out to Good Morning Crypto. They do a good job. Right before I watch King, I go over there and check out these Good Morning Crypto guys. My favorite two crypto morning shows is Gentlemen of Crypto and Good Morning Crypto when I can catch them, right? Because I be at the job, right? So sometimes I can't catch them live. I might have to go back and catch them a little bit later, But those are my two favorite morning crypto shows. Okay. I know Abs had something up here with Mr. Bessent. I think I just skipped it. But that's okay. We don't have to focus on Mr. Bessent here. But yeah, Mr. Scott Bessent, I think he's going to make it really. He says that he's crypto friendly. He says that it's going to bring a lot of new people in the market. I covered that in a previous video, and I think that means good stuff for Swift, and it definitely means good stuff for American cryptos, and it's definitely good for things like Stellar, which we're going to connect Stellar again here to Swift and remind you guys of how Swift and Stellar had a big connection here. So if we look at Swift here, right, and we see how it has all this room to kind of break out, What we've seen already break out is Stellar to the tune of a 5x, right? Just boom, skyrocket, right? Um, we all should not be a surprise because we've gone over the big connections with Stellar as far as USDC is concerned, as far as Draper is concerned, and how even though Swift doesn't list Stellar on here, we know it has the ability to be connected to Stellar. How do we know this? Okay, even though it does not list Stellar in here at all, it lists XRP, it lists everything, including Tron, which we'll talk about Justin Sun on Wednesday. So be sure to tune in. We're gonna talk about Justin Sun. Some interesting things have been going on with Justin Sun. So I think that might say something about Tron. Okay, so definitely tune in on Wednesday. We're gonna talk about Justin Sun. But if you come in this list, what you'll notice is somewhere in here we have USDC to XLM. That is a stable coin which they support here on Swift. Let me see if I can find it here easily. So low key, they're telling us without telling us that they support it. USDC Chronos, like they support so much stuff, bro, guys. Like shout out to Shook Focus. He's one of the first people to kind of point out to me that Swift, they follow everything. So like you see that stablecoin connection to Celo, to Tron, like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So here we go, right here, USDC to XLM. So we could assume here that it does support it, okay? Even though they don't technically say that they support XLM. I think also they might have, and also you see scale here. Shout out to Mr. Andrew Saunders for coming on our show. I think they have XLM, they have XLM on here. Besides the stable coin, they have XLM on here as well. And here you go. You see H bar. I think they have it as a symbol of something they support, even though they don't officially say that they support the network. Okay, there it is, XLM. So even though they don't officially say chain support it, it is a token they accept, and they also accept its USDC. And as you can see, they do that for almost every network that they support, even though they don't list Stellar here. Okay, so understand that. Understand that. So now what I want to remind you of here, Stellar integrates with Coinbase using USDC. There's also a MoneyGram connection there, right? If we go down here and we see users can seamlessly exchange fiat cash, for USDC on Stellar and vice versa, thanks to MoneyGram. And if you further look into this, and I think we've covered this before, Stellar owns a piece of MoneyGram. MoneyGram owns a piece of Stellar. So they're really locked at the hip. And then if you can see here, I believe they even call, so they even call USDC a digital dollar here, which they try so hard to stay away from that language, but they call it that here. With this launch, Coinbase adds another significant ramp for USDC on Stellar, enabling millions of institutional, right, and retail customers to access a truly global digital dollar. Okay. So there's so many implications in that. And we know that Coinbase is the one that holds BlackRock's institutional money. there's just so many implications of that. And of course, we know that Circle is a member of the World Economic Forum. So there's just oodles and oodles of implications you can add on to this, right? Along with the fact that Tim Draper owns Coinbase. And just to remind you of that, this is Draper Associates portfolio. We'll go down and show you Coinbase. He owns it. Okay. So anything Coinbase owns, Draper owns. Okay. And just to confirm that whole XLR thing for you, we'll show you that right now. This is CryptoRank.io. What I like about CryptoRank.io, it gives you your funds and backers for certain crypto. Backer is not listed on here. Doesn't mean like they don't list them all. Some of them they will hide. Okay, and I can show you that here in a second. But I just want to show you here XLR funds and backers. You see Coinbase Ventures. So since Tim Draper owns Coinbase Ventures, he's invested in XLR. Really, he's kind of double invested in XLR because he, through his son's Boost VC, he owns Polychain Capital, so he's invested there twice. And shout out to Underdog Research Channel. He's shown us how Dragonfly Capital owns Metapath, which is connected to SWFT. So he's, he and his boys are kind of owning XLR. And one of the things I'd like to note to you is you see XLR's black and white symbolism. There's a certain group that has black and white symbolism. Some of you might know. So for you that know, okay? But I just want to point out to you how similar LCX and XLR's logo are. Okay, usually LCX's logo has the white in it. I don't know why it doesn't on this one, but look at how similar LCX's logo is. And with Exodus Wallet, they sued Exodus Wallet and said you can't use, because Exodus Wallet had something similar to this, but they didn't say anything. They didn't say anything to XLR. Okay, so very interesting there. But back to Stellar. So I think we just shown you Draper owns Coinbase. Coinbase owns XLR. XLR has a deal with UDSC. And if you look into XLR, XLR also has deals with these people too. So it's right. Like XLR has deals with Circle, and they have deals with BlackRock, deals with JP Morgan. It's like it's all there. All the information is there. And definitely check out my research on Tim Draper. If you check out my research on Tim Draper, you will understand like who JP Morgan is, who Chase is, and how all of those guys come back to Mr. Tim Draper here. So definitely go ahead and go over and check out my Draper Rockefeller series, where we have SWFT blockchain, the Drapers and the Rockefellers, birth of the petrodollar, in which you'll find out the Drapers helped set up this whole petrodollar system. It's just so much, guys. It's just so much information. When you look at it, it's just hard to distill down in a 2 hour span, right? Or an hour span, or however long the show goes. Definitely go check it out. You really understand that the Drapers, the Rockefellers, and guys, they set up this whole system. So having these guys connected to these cryptocurrencies, you know that it's only a matter of time before we see boom. And with these Trump regulations, I think we see boom. I think we see the switch being flipped. Okay. The switch is being flipped with this. Okay. So all you guys who've been, investing for years, this is the moment, right? This is the shining moment for us. right? So now let's further connect Draper to Stellar, and that Draper, and shout out to Maximus Crypto, my guy Max. He was one of the first people I saw to break this. Draper University to invest in Stellar ecosystem with accelerator programs focused on AI and Soraban. Okay, so very, very, very cool there. Draper is obviously like putting new startups in here. With Draper University, we see that Draper is like literally creating billionaires, and he's already heavily involved in the cryptocurrency space, which you can see Coinbase. He's also an investor in Gemini. I don't know if this is listed in here or not. I think it is. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Gemini Exchange with the Winklevoss twins. He's an investor in Robinhood, which we're going to talk about them coming up here a little bit later, because I'm talking about fintech stocks. I think there's going to be really big, especially fintech having to do with crypto, right? If a bank or an exchange sells crypto, they're going to be very, 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 very high on my list to invest in. Okay, so really, and look at all these connections just in this short show that we've made to Tim Draper and the cryptocurrency space, the stock space that we got: Stellar, XLR, Gemini, Coinbase, Robinhood. Like the list goes on. The list goes on. But yeah, so Robinhood, and check out my previous Supercycle shows. We show you how Robinhood is kind of a really big key linchpin to all of this. And so we see, if we go check out Robinhood's price, it's just been skyrocketing. It's been skyrocketing. Okay. From languishing in the 10 area for quite a while, it's now tripled. Okay, or quadrupled actually. If you say from 8 to 36, it's really quadrupled. And I think it will continue, because look at where it was actually at, like $80, right? So I still think it has a 2x in it. And at some point in time, I think we do see Robinhood stock split. Okay, this is just my personal thought. Okay, and if we go ahead and look, top investors in Hood stock. We know Hood sells cryptocurrency. It just bought Bitstamp not too long ago to be involved with the MiCA licenses, right? But if we look and see major holders of Robinhood stock, we're going to notice some very major players, right? Very major players. Vanguard, BlackRock, JP Morgan, right? Here comes JP Morgan again. Okay. Same players. We're following the money, right? Again, check out that Rockefeller episode, JP. And of course, right, if we go look, let me see here. I got a lot of tabs open. Let me try to use one of these. We go look at XLR, right? Who's working with XLR? JP Morgan, right? And if you really go back and look, JP Morgan is Chase. Chase is connected to the Rockefellers. And honestly, JP Morgan, if you look far into his history, he's actually connected to the Rothschilds. So it's pretty interesting here, right? But what I can definitely just show you right here is XLR being connected to Onyx by JP Morgan. And there we go. Some of the same big, big, big money players, right? Some of the same big money players here. Okay. So it's really cool to see Draper University invest in new adoption on Stellar. Draper's out here creating billionaires with this. She can see he has multiple accelerator programs in which with Soraband, he's going to be using those guys to make Draper University go or make Stellar go. And if you go look at Draper University, you'll see multiple guys like I think Quantum QTUM came out of Draper University. A lot of crypto greatness came out of Draper University, including a high level person at SWFT came out of Draper University. But yeah, so there we are connecting Draper and Stellar, and we've connected Stellar and SWFT. And I just think Stellar, and we've already seen kind of Stellar and XRP. Let me bring up something really quickly. So we know that Stellar is a fork of XRP. So there is a Stellar and XRP connection. You see here, Mr. Elon Musk and Peter Thiel. They're big with Stripe. They're also big. They're the founders of PayPal. But Jed McCaleb connects to these guys through OpenAI. Okay, so Jed McCaleb, Peter Thiel, and Elon Musk, they're kind of tight. That's why a lot of people are thinking that X may use Stellar as a payment system on it, right? We already know that X can already use Bitcoin. You can already tip in Bitcoin on X. They never talk about that, but you can. So since Doge is somewhat of a fork of Bitcoin, I would also believe that without too much tinkering, you could probably use Doge on X right now too. Don't quote me on that, but I think you could use Doge on X. But it would be very interesting also if you could also use Stellar. But a lot of people are thinking about that because there is a connection between these two. And also, Stripe is a funder of Stellar. So let's go ahead and show you that. Back to that site again, cryptorank.io. We look and see investors in Stellar. We see Stripe, right? Which Elon and Peter Thiel are backing or, founded or whatever. From our diagram here from Mr. XX_11033_1221_11. So we can see heavy with Stripe. Okay, so we could make some more connections here. We got, of course, David Schwartz. We got David Schwartz. He's the guy that most people know about with XRP. Of course, Brad Garlinghouse as well. We've had him and Trump. Brad Garlinghouse is like Google-eyed and gaga over Trump. They met and they had McDonald's and all of that stuff. So, the connections are there. They finally showed the video or the picture where these guys did actually meet, right? So with the Stripe connections, the Ripple connections, it's a lot of belief that Stellar, Ripple, and even Stronghold, if you want to include them, because they come out of all of this as well. A lot of different connections there where you can believe that these four cryptos, and you can throw Swift into the picture as well. Again, because we got the Rothschild Draper connection with Swift, the 4 or 5 of these cryptocurrencies, I think it's all going to bode well for these guys. Okay, it's all going to bode well for these guys. Okay, we don't have to go over that one. Okay, so let's go back to our diagram here. Okay, so another thing that bodes well with Stellar here is DeFi. Okay, there's a site called DeFi Llama in which Stellar's DeFi has been moving. Shout out to the patrons. You guys got this first. Okay, this is from DeFi Llama. It shows Lumen Swap and Aquarius have now had, DeFi money coming to them. So I don't know if Soraban is completely online, but these guys are having DeFi money locked up into them. We already know that Franklin Templeton has a deal with Stellar for real world assets. I mean, that's there. We already know that. But now the DeFi on Stellar is starting to move. And usually that's when your price starts to go crazy. So here's no coincidence why Stellar's price has gone so crazy. So we've had Stellar's DeFi take a massive pump up, okay? From like just chilling at almost under 10 million to 20 million to boom, 50, okay? Let me go change this alert that's beeping. I know somebody will be like, your smoke detector. Okay, Telcoin. Okay, Telcoin just continues to rise, guys. Check out my last episode on Telcoin. And of course, patrons, you got this first. But, we did also do a show on Telcoin. So can't say that you guys missed this because we've talked about it, right? We've talked about it. Keep on going there, Telcoin. You keep on going there, sir. You keep on going. So yeah, Telcoin continuing to go. But let's get back to where we were here. Okay, so Stellar DeFi. The biggest DeFi is going to Lumen Swap right now, which I think was like dirt cheap. It's still dirt cheap. I think you can buy that on Lobster Swap or Lobster Wallet. On the Lobster Wallet, you can get Lumen. It's still, I think, really, really dirt cheap. And I think as far as its tokens, number of tokens, it's very small. It's very, very small. So, okay, that's taking a while. You might have to do something else here. Okay, there we go. Market cap 3.3 million, right? So tiny, minuscule market cap is chilling at a cent. Shout out to patrons. I believe I put this on there for you guys too. I may or may not have. I'm not sure if I put Lumen Swap on. I put some others on, but I may not have put Lumen Swap on. I meant to. I meant to. Minuscule market cap of Lumen Swap. When max supply is 1 billion, and I think not all of that supply is actually out right now. So it was as high as 30 cents, chilling at a cent. It had a little spike up here, 1026 had a little spike. It's 11.26 right now to 5 cents. Hence has gone down, but I think the Lumen Swap is another just kind of sleeper out there, bro. It's another sleeper. Let's see if we can go to CoinGecko and see where the actual factual total amount of coins circulating is on Lumen Swap. Okay, so total supply, like all of these nines, like 9 nines, total supply, max supply, 1 billion. So I love those nines. But what is circulating? It doesn't say what's circulating. So I don't know. It doesn't tell us. But yeah, so Lumen Swap is leading this DeFi on Stellar with like almost 20 million. Blend, I'm not even sure what that is. Aquarius, there we go. Definitely got some Aquarius. I don't see Afrium on this list. See Allbridge. Allbridge is definitely a nice DEX where it covers everything. So yeah, so you guys might want to look at all of these DeFi projects and see if there's an opportunity there, right? Because I think this is only just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Case in point, if we go look at chains, total value in certain chains, there's billions on, Ethereum and Solana and Tron. There's just 50 million on Stellar. So such an opportunity, right? Such an opportunity. SWE 1.39 billion. Just man, just wait till all of the money flows into Stellar. It's just gonna be insane. Chat is focused tonight. 17 on Black Rue, 15 on Gentleman Crypto, 19 on Ruel Black. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's start from the top here. We got to the super chat. Okay, I think we read the first ones. Okay, no. GT Nuts in the house. I was just about to go live, but I'll hold off and watch my favorite researcher, Ruel Black. Appreciate it. The Crypto Ru podcast. Appreciate you, brother. Got those. We got the super chat. Black Ru, I'm posting a new discovery connected. I'm posting a new discovery connected in this broad economy. You will definitely should check it out. You will be posting the information tonight after your live. Great information. Appreciate you. Same, brother. 100%. We'll definitely check out. Alpha, please. The 20022 ISO cryptocurrencies, 100%. We got Jovan. We got Janet Hayes. Rockefeller, cash, 100% GT. Nuts. Amco oil founder, 100. Well, Rockefeller really got them all when you really think about it. Let me see if I can bring that up right quick. 7 Sisters Oil, and this is just kind of a part of the Rockefeller series. You're really gonna have to go over there to get all of it, but one thing I just want to show you guys, a lot of the oil companies that we think are separate broke off from Standard Oil. If you guys know your history, Standard Oil was called a monopoly. This was Rockefeller's company, and he had to break it up. But one of the things that they don't emphasize in that, even though he broke up the company, he continued to own the pieces. So Standard Oil, and if you guys know about corporations are actually legal entities. So they are actually kind of legally a person. So Standard Oil as a legal entity was hurt. But John D. Rockefeller actually made a lot more money because now instead of having one big company, he had 7 big companies, so to speak. So you can see all these oil companies that we think were actually like our competitors were actually owned by Rockefeller. And you can see here, Anglo-Persian Oil Company, BP. Who knew that was Anglo-Persian Oil Company, right? Chevron, which is Gulf Oil in Texaco, and all of these Standard Oils that were previously Standard Oil California, Standard Oil New Jersey, Standard Oil New York, ExxonMobil, and Chevron here, and Shell. So if you scroll down here, what it's going to basically say, come on, stop it. Can you, no payment method. Okay, well, let's see here. All right, there we go. If you scroll down, we're just gonna have to ignore that thing there. Sorry about that. What it's gonna say is, let's ignore this first part because it's a little bit misleading. But anyway, in an effort to bring Iranian oil production back to international markets, the U.S. State Department suggested the creation of a consortium of major oil companies, several of which, all of them, which were the daughter corporations of John D. Rockefeller's original Standard Oil monopoly. So all these boys were still his. He still owned them. So just an interesting fun fact there. Les Square, what is up? This one. Hey, what's up, Rue? What's up, Marcus Santil? Appreciate you. Be coming through, bro. Appreciate you. Underdog Research Channel, Jovan, you're in the right. Thank you for being here. You're in the right place. Truly a place of learning and growth. What is up, Moonfeather? Appreciate you being here, Moonfeather. Definitely check out the show that Moonfeather and I did on her channel. We spoke about XRP, and this is before XRP took off. So, I really hoped that some of your listeners on Moonfeather really got to hear our show and see and go and invest in XRP before it took off, because we definitely did talk about it before it took off on your show. And shout out to the Telegram. definitely come over to the Telegram where we share tons of things. This is completely free for now. Links should be in the description, in which we share content announcements and content drops of various different channels, including, of course, the Gentleman of Crypto, Underdog Research Channel, Moon Feathers, Brother Kalel's, and here Simon Family Investments. And just to take a little time here, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Erin posted it, so I'm not breaking any news she hasn't shared publicly. Um, uh, Gordon Simon of Simon Family Investments, he's passed. So you guys might want to go over to Simon Family Investments channel and offer condolences to his wife Erin. Um, I really respected Gordon Simon. I really respected that brother. He was ahead of his time in going to places like Mexico, because their family lives in Mexico and have for a few years now. He was ahead of his time in making your dollar stretch, getting in Bitcoin. I really, really respected that brother. He will very much be missed. A moment of silence for Gordon Simon. Respect, brother. Respect. So definitely go check out Simon Family Investments. Let Erin know we still gonna support her, and we still gonna support her and her show. And keep Simon's memory going. So definitely go subscribe to Simon Family Investments channel. Definitely check out what's going on over there. Definitely check out our guy, Crypto Ronin. See, so much good stuff we have in the Telegram here. Shout out to our moderator, E. E keeps things nice and flowing in there, posting great information. When I'm not in there, I know E is keeping things moving. Shout out to E. We appreciate you, brother. So definitely go check out the Telegram. We definitely have a lot of great members, a lot of active members in the Telegram. So yeah, go check it out, guys. Definitely appreciate the Telegram. And here we are to Mooney's channel. Definitely go over and give her a like and subscribe. Let me see, where was our show? Check out the lives. Stock Stars and the Crypto Connection. So definitely go check that out, guys. Let's go here back to our comments. XLM will be huge in the retail sector 100%. That's why I think, guys, the payment cryptos and the fintechs are just going to be huge, which kind of brings me back here to Telcoin, payment crypto, right? American crypto, SWIFT, payment crypto, American crypto, Robinhood, right? So didn't know you guys would get some stock stuff here, but yes, Robinhood, crypto miners like CleanSpark that are Bitcoin miners. We caught CleanSpark here at $1.77. We've been investing like in CleanSpark since like, God, I don't even know, like $7 to like $1.77 to like on, right? CleanSpark is a play that I really, really like because they use microgrids and that microgrid technology to mine Bitcoin most efficiently. If you guys don't know what microgrids are, they're basically like, say that if you were like off the grid and you couldn't get to the power grid, a company like CleanSpark would come in and give you a microgrid, which is like a battery, type microprocessor whole kit, a whole like subsystem of a grid, hence a microgrid to mine, to get energy efficiently in a solar manner, but not just in a solar manner. It's just, it's going to help you use your energy in the most efficient way possible. They've leveraged this technology and they've applied it to Bitcoin mining to mine Bitcoin in the most economical way possible. So that's why I was always high on CleanSpark. And in terms of ROI, CleanSpark outperformed many of the crypto miners in going from $1.77 all the way to the $20 area, right? So shout out to the patrons and the people who took advantage of CleanSpark, right? But as far as fintechs go, Robinhood is one I'm looking at, and I think I'll put the rest in I'll put the rest in a bonus post for the Patreon people. So we're looking at a couple different fintechs, and I'll put that in a post for you Patreon people here. So let's go ahead here and continue. Draco Owens, what's good? Chat and Ruel, did I just hear no tax on SWFT? Yes, indeed. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. According to Crunchbase, which is a pretty reputable site, Swift is based in San Mateo, California, United States, which doesn't shock me at all because Tim Draper has roots in San Mateo, California. If you guys are not aware, Tim Draper tried to split California into 3 parts. So Tim Draper and his family, they have California on lockdown. We got John Shin and his people. Shout out to Underdog Research Channel on that. John Shin and his people are in Irvine. Tim Draper and I think Draper University is in San Mateo. He has something somewhere else in California, but basically all the 3 sections of California, Tim Draper had has on lockdown. I think Draper University is in San Mateo, but I know he has something in San Mateo. That might be where Silicon Valley is, by the way, which of course we've been over that his family, his daddy and his grandfather were responsible for the birth of Silicon Valley. So these are the people, the Drapers, when we're talking about those people, we're talking about that, the people who started Silicon Valley. And oh, by the way, the first limited partnership in America, Draper's father started with Rockefeller money. So that's where the Rockefellers come in there. LCX and XLR look inverted, by the way. Right. Yeah, Moonfeather. And we know if you guys are into astrology and things like that, inversion is something that people use for things. So FYI for that. It's Sui Chan. What's up, Musa Ali? I'm not sure what you're saying by that. Can you mention that again? Thoughts on XCN? Definitely, I think XCN has a good place. We already know that XCN is being used by Visa. They're using that technology right now for payments. So that's another one to watch out for. One of the things I would like to know is XCN an American crypto? Let's see if we can find that out. And of course, like we found out with Telcoin, this is not always 100% right. Is XCN an American crypto? And just think of the implications, guys. Like zero taxes, like Draco Lawrence was just saying. Um, corporations are going to flock to this stuff. Flock to this stuff. Zero taxes. Oh, they're gonna love it. Zero taxes plus regulation. Oh my god. You know what I mean? Like just lights just flashing off, right? Just oh my goodness. Zero taxes and regulation. Clarity. Oh, ooh, I'm just excited to be here, bro. I'm just excited to be in this time, in this space with cryptocurrency, right? It's all coming very clear, becoming very clear. So it's not quite clear if this is an American cryptocurrency. Um, it says no. XEN chain is not specifically American cryptocurrency. Okay, it says that it isn't, but I would probably do some little more research. I'll have to do a little bit more research here to see if it is or isn't or not. If somebody knows in the chat, feel free to put that in there. But if it is, I think it's going to see big benefits. And if we go look at its price, it was also another one of those ones that was kind of close to breaking out. As you can see, excuse me, has a little bit more room to go a little bit higher. But this one has been moving notoriously slow, even during this little mini bull run we had. Let's go. So we see it has a little bit more space there. How far up it's going to go, I'm not sure. But we would at least expect it maybe to get to here where it was at December 11th. Maybe. This is not financial advice or anything like that. But given its spot with Visa, I think we could expect things from it. And you guys, I have a video on XCN. Definitely go check that out where we mention that XCN is backed by Visa. And of course, I'm going to show you that right now with CryptoRank.io. Funds and backers, some of the same people, right? Pantera Capital, which we connected to Jed McCaleb, right? If we go back with that, or at least according to Mr. XX11, we said his full names, but for now, for the rest of the show, we'll just say Mr. XX. According to him, Jed McCaleb has a connection to Pantera Capital, according to him. And then we have Visa, of course, here as well, and some other guys. The Fiserv company here, and others. 500 Global, NASDAQ, right? Gotta love that. So definitely a lot of good stuff here with Onyx Coin. And also be sure to check out my guy Shook Focus's channel. He has some of the best content there with XCN. We'll go ahead and highlight my guy Shook. As you can see, he's right here, one of the first ones. Definitely go check out my guy Shook. And you can see here, Onyx Coin. Definitely go over there and check out Shook Focus Digital and check out his Onyx Coin videos. Again, like I said, I have a couple, but I know Shook has gone more in because I only have a couple. I know he's going like kind of multi episodes with this, so definitely go over check it out. He has a recent one here 3 weeks ago. And let me see. Okay, got it. So definitely go check out Shook's channel here. And let's go ahead, come back over here. It's Lambo time for me. What's up, Cryptonomics? At Ruel Black, the Crypto Podcast. Oh, you heard, oh boy, Simon passed away. Hate to hear that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I hate to hear that too, man. Like I really respected that brother. And you know, um, that's just a shame. It's just a shame. It's really a shame. Chat is focused tonight. Like I feel like I cannot give that brother enough time, and I cannot possibly say how much I respect that dude. Like, um, it's just a real shame. It's a real shame. I can't imagine what his wife and his boys are feeling because I think it was sudden. Like, dude's a former firefighter. I can't even imagine. Like, but yeah, mad respect to that brother, and he will be missed. But his memory will be kept alive by his wife and sons for sure. And we'll definitely mention him on this channel for sure, for sure. Chat is focused tonight. Nerd Up Inc. Marv, peace. What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Consistent too, bro. Consistent. Kid Grabo, peace to Rue and peace to Rue, peace to the chat. Of course, Grabo and all y'all been consistent too. I really appreciate you guys, by the way. I can't say that enough. At the end of the day, people got to know how to trade and take profits 100%. When he says 50 mil on Stellar, can anyone tell me what he's referencing? I missed it. Oh, no, we can go right back. That's no problem. DeFi Llama here. If we go to 7-day change on like the DeFi space and all the chains, what you'll notice is Stellar's in the top 12 of change. In the last month, they've had growth getting into their DeFi. And DeFi is usually a pretty good indicator of price. If things keep flowing into Stellar's DeFi like this, I think we will really, really, really have the price go crazy. Okay. And this is just another kind of indication. I know people say, like, okay, XRP is like the private face and Stellar's like the public face. Here we have an indication of the public face getting DeFi going as far as for the public face side. So I think this is going to be a monumental, explosive time for cryptocurrency, particularly these two, Stellar and XRP. Like, honestly, I wish that I had put more money into Stellar. I got a good amount, but I wish that I had put more, right? And not financial advice or anything, but if you have some cryptocurrencies, like, or at least this is the way I'm looking at it. This is the way I'm going to look at it. If I have some cryptocurrencies, you know what I mean, that maybe this is the way I'm going to play it. You guys don't have to play it this way, but I was just sitting around thinking about it. Of course, I wish I put some more into Stellar. I have a good amount in there, but I was seeing, of course, we always say, what can we do now? What can I do now? Right? There's no use crying over spilled milk, so to speak. Like, change the things you can control what you can control, change what you can change now, right? So, in that spirit, right? Are there some cryptocurrencies that I hold in which they're above the XLM price right now, which is 42 cents? That number 42, gotta love the number 42. Are there Are there some that are over 42 cent? Okay, if there are, and I fully expect Stellar to go over 42 cents, and we've seen it do that in the past, which you can just see from this chart. In 2018, it went all the way up to above 80 cents. In 2021, it went all the way up like to 80 cents. And I think this chart is actually a little bit like it's lying a little bit. I think it did go to, okay, yeah, here we go. This went to like 90. And here it went to 80. So if there are some cryptocurrencies that may, be in my portfolio that are above 42 cents, maybe I want to shift some of that into Stellar, right? Because in that sense, I am kind of getting a bargain because it was over 42 cents, whatever crypto I'm shifting over there, right? And I'm getting Stellar at a 42-cent price. Even though, not getting it 10 cents, I'm still getting it at sort of a discount, if you know what I mean, right? If the crypto I had was like 50 cents or 55 cents, right? I'm still getting a 8-cent discount, if you will, for something that I'm very highly confident, not financial advice, this is my own portfolio, will double from here, at least, right? But again, with all the things that we've heard from Mr. Trump and Trump meeting with Brad Garlinghouse, all the time, they always focus you on XRP, 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 but everybody forgets all of this stuff that's happening with Stellar. Everyone forgets it. They forget this stuff. Sorry about that, guys. They forget that this stuff is happening with Stellar and it continues to happen with Stellar, right? So, make sure. Okay. Let's go back here. So yes. So what we were talking about was this 50 mil in Stellar's DeFi. What's up, NYC Odd App? My guy Dion. What's up, bro? Oh, brother, we might have to get a collab going at some point, bro. It's good to have you in the house, Dion. Appreciate you, bro. Dion with the I'm that comment, bro. Big Biddy's coming. Big Biddy's coming. 100%. 100%. 100%. For sure. Love that comment, bro. 1000x inbound, 100%. Oh, Dion, you killing me, bro. You're killing me, bro. My favorite crypto / comedy channel. Hell, one of my favorite crypto channels. My NYC network, which it took me forever to get that right. NYC network. What is up, bro? Glad to have you in the house, brother. Persian. Jesus Christ, bro. You're killing me out here, bro. You're killing me out here, bro. 10,000 XXXXZ. Dia SA equal. Y'all see it. Y'all see it, bro. Y'all see it. Oh, I'm loving that double 11 moon feather. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. If y'all guys don't know about 11s, man, you should know as much as we talk at gematria on this channel, right? Disclosure Crypto, Gary Network, another Indian crypto. Ruel, sorry for the typo. No worries. No worries. Is Ronan in the house? Did I miss Ronan being in the house here? Did I miss him? And what's up, Esco? 215 chat is focused tonight. I read your chat, but I did not read your name. Chris Cuts BX. Okay, yep. Didn't read your name either, but I read your comment. I like to read people's names on here. I appreciate you coming through, Chris Cuts BX. Recognize the super chat there for sure. Bless you for the big up, 100%. No problem at all. Andy Arvi, I think I said that right. Oh my God, XLM and XRP will be so freaking huge. She is Moonfeather. Our show was on the wave before it manifested in 3D. Thank you, Spirit. 100%. Heart, fire, prayer hands for sure. It was in the air, bro. It was in the air. Browner Bravado, what is going on? New listener, any thoughts on XDC? Well, my thoughts on XDC, like I know XDC trade finance, right? It did concern me that XDC had R3 Corda is trying to be sold. So it seems like as far as R3 Corda goes, maybe they're out of money. So they had to sell, or maybe, they just want to sell. That does concern me a little bit with XDC. I'm not trying to foot the project or anything like that. I think they'll be fine, but that does concern me just a little bit. But again, we had all this stuff going on with Casper, right? And it seems like maybe Casper will be fine. So it does concern me a little bit with XDC, what's going on. But at this moment in time, I would say, especially considering the people we just mentioned, right? Jed McCaleb, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse, Donald Trump. I think that the Stellar XLM and the XRP has the bulk of the big wigs behind it, right? Especially thinking of Elon being on the Department of Government Efficiency, you probably would say XLM, XRP, Doge, Swift before anything, right? Just to like put some of that up and just forget about it, right? Even if you do decide to take some profits, right? Once this bull run is reached, whenever it's reached, you probably still want to just keep some of those on hand, right? Knowing that what Elon and all these guys will do. But I would definitely say that XDC is running second or third or fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh fiddle to those, right? Some people would probably even say maybe Sologenic or Corium before XDC, but you'll have to be the judge there. So there are some concerns there for me. And trade finance, will that be I think that's going to take a little bit of a back seat to payment. So yeah, XDC would probably come behind like all of these things to me. Like when you think about Swift and you think about payment cryptos, XDC would probably be behind those. Like not as good as those for me, just for me. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want with your portfolio, but that's my feeling about it. This is just my feeling of my portfolio and what my portfolio. Anybody's losses are their own. Like, I'm nobody's financial advisor here. Okay, just to make that clear, very clear. Esco 215. This is our crypto Super Bowl 100%, and we're in the championships, and I am hyped too. 100%, 100%. It's exciting being on this side. It really is. It really is. When I think about just like all the research, all of us have put into this, right? Like, it feels really good. It feels really good. Is it too late to get into crypto? If not, what's the best site to download and get it? What's up, Patriot Girl? This is really hard for me to explain. Like, this is not financial advice or anything like that. I think the easiest thing to start with would be to get a Coinbase account. If you're in the US, that might be the easiest way to go about it. And just start learning, right? Start learning about Bitcoin. Start learning about cryptocurrency. Start learning about XRP. Why is XRP? Why does everyone like XRP? What does XRP do? What does Bitcoin do? How is money? What is money? Why is crypto kind of gonna revolutionize money in this sense? Like, when you understand all of those questions, and definitely check out my shows, we've kind of gone into what is money, right? We've gone into what is money into a way that, like, I think people will like not even like enjoy the way we went into what is money. And when I say people, I mean like the people who control money, right? Uh, I think we went really kind of deep into what is money. But and when you understand like Bitcoin and you understand what a money is and what XRP is, I think then when you go onto Coinbase, you understand what you're investing in and what you're holding. But again, this is not financial advice. Um, you know, talk to a financial advisor if you want to deal with that. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would suggest for my portfolio, because I'm not making any suggestions. Like, the way I started was get a Coinbase account. That's the first way. And once you get your Coinbase account, or once I got my Coinbase account, I started buying things and investing and understanding the things that I was investing in. And then when you get really, really deep into it, you'll be like Crypto Ronin, Dion, and Underdog and others, and you'll get like a MetaMask account and all of this stuff, and you'll learn about DeFi and decentralized exchanges and all of this stuff. So, but first I started with Coinbase account. Sir Kick or Sir KJK. You've done videos on the Rockefellers, Drapers, JP Morgan, and Set. Can you do videos on the Saudis? They're trillionaires, everyone says. I did mention the Saudis in my last video. I mentioned the Saudis because the Saudis definitely connect to the Rockefellers and the Drapers and JP Morgan. They definitely connect there. So definitely, if you want to know about the Saudis and my videos, you definitely want to check out the last one I did. And if you check out my my live streams, the video that I featured the Saudis in, there's someone who's wearing like traditional Saudi wear on one of the thumbnails. So let's go ahead and check that out. And this is all factual, like stuff from Wikipedia, stuff from different articles I found, multiple different sources. So when I talk about the Saudis on that video, you definitely want to I'm referencing historical information. So it might be a shock to some people what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the death of the modern petrodollar on here. It might shock some people about some of the things and the connections that I make here with the Saudis in America. It might shock some people, but double check everything that I gave in that video, right? And shout out to another really nice podcast I like, Red Pill. Oh God, I'm gonna butcher their name, but somebody tell me the shout out later to these guys. It's oh my, Operation Red Pill. That's shout out to them. They do some good work. Um, um, they had a Rockefeller episode, and a lot of what they mentioned got put in this thing here. So definitely definitely check this out if you want to know about the Saudis and their connection to America, their connection to Britain, their connection to the Rockefellers, their connection to Standard Oil, Chase Bank. Like, this picture said 1,000 words. Everything I have here: BP, Standard Oil, Chase Bank. Like someone who in traditional Saudi dress, and someone that looks kind of like a banker or a Draper or a Rockefeller, and Robin Hood, Draper Dragons, Coinbase. Picture says 1,000 words there. So yeah, definitely check that out, Sir Kick. Definitely check that out. Had to step away. What happened? R.I.P. Simon. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I did, send an email to Erin, but I didn't press her on exactly what happened to her husband. I didn't want to, I didn't want to drag up any bad memories for anyone. But as far as I seen, it looked like he was in good health. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. Yeah, man. Like, I'm really not quite sure what happened there. He really looked like he was in good health to me. Um, so I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Um, but R.I.P. Simon, man. Like, really, really going to be missed, and we will definitely keep his memory alive as much as we can on this channel. And I know Aaron and his boys will on Simon Family Investments, and he's definitely left a legacy with all the videos and all the free information those guys did with the show. So RIP to him, and I think definitely you guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and sign up to Simon Family Investments Twitter, and you might even want to go over there and give some respects to Aaron, his wife, and let them know that, or let her know, that their family is in our hearts and prayers, right? Um, Man, it's just I can't even imagine what their family's going through right now. I really can't. Um, but you know what? Like, every bit of good, positive energy, I believe, goes a long way. And yeah, definitely, if you're not following them, or following their family, um, definitely follow them, and say something. Say something to Erin, right? Let her know that her husband's memory is definitely alive here, for sure, for sure. 21 on X, 18 on Crypto Rue, 10 on Gentlemen of Crypto. Thanks, Shook Focus. I appreciate you always moderating this in the chats, brother. I don't know if I ever said that, but I am. I do. I appreciate it a lot, bro. What's my prediction this bull run? Like, I don't even think like I have my prediction this bull run. I think like with all of this clarification of laws that's going to happen this bull run, and the Bitcoin reserve, strategic reserve, like I think it's impossible to really give an accurate prediction, right? I think for sure at this point we see six-figure Bitcoin. And before, like, right, that was like almost a pipe dream. And we were just a hair of a breath away from it, right? Definitely go and check out my video on the Bitcoin strategic reserve. We were talking about it before a lot of people were talking about it. We're definitely talking too about Trump's tax cut before a lot of people were talking about it. We briefly mentioned it in the Bitcoin strategic reserve, and then we briefly mentioned it in American Supercycle, I think too. But then here, when I said the switch is flipped, I really kind of grasped the hugeness of how an American crypto tax exemption, just no taxes on American crypto gains, how monumental that would be for corporations, right? Oh, and then it was just like, oh my goodness. And it lined up perfectly with all of this price action we see. Like, this is definitely not just retail. All of this money flowing into all these individual cryptos at one time, right? Where the heck is XRP? XRP and XLM. All of this money flowing into these cryptos, this is not just retail. So this lets us know that, or for me, I feel like based off of this price action, it's more than a feeling because it's proof that I'm actually showing you here. Based off these price actions, right, and the amount of money rushing into all these American cryptos, I think that we know that the law will pass, right? We also know that this is the most crypto-friendly regime that has been elected. So there's there's really zero reason to believe that it won't pass. And again, with the price action, there's more than enough belief or proof with the price action that it will pass. So, like, man, I can't even tell you. I just really can't even tell you, because once America figures it out, everybody else is going to figure it out. And I really can't tell you, bro. Like, $500,000 Bitcoin, like, is that, especially if, which I showed you guys before with this piece of news from Crypto Slate, which I think they do a pretty good job. BlackRock supports U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve amid rumors of executive order, where it also says state governments are rushing to pass legislation establishing their own strategic Bitcoin reserves before Trump signs a federal executive order. So not only is it going to happen federally, states will also have a Bitcoin strategic reserves, because technically our states are separate countries. I don't know if most people know that. Our states are also, like our government, its own corporation, by the way. So all of our states are 50 corporations, and our government is one big federal corporation, but that's a different subject. But in that ilk and in that vein, it behooves them as corporations to own Bitcoin. So like that's craziness to even think about, right? And we've had things like Wisconsin, I think it was Wisconsin something, some retirement, big retirement firm in Wisconsin investing in Bitcoin this year. So they knew that the writing was on the wall and got in early. Retirement. invests in Bitcoin. So, like, I can't even, at least $500,000 Bitcoin, right? Like that's not even crazy to think about. Okay, there we go. Wisconsin pension fund now includes Bitcoin. It's crazy to think about how high Bitcoin could go. It's crazy to think about. And now XRP having all the shackles off of it and American laws tinged to figured out for American laws finally figured out for cryptocurrency. Let me get my ideas straight here. It's bananas how far things can go. Let me see if I can say Brad. Okay, Brad Gerlinghouse. Let's see. Brad Gerlinghouse. Trunk airplane. So it's been confirmed that these dudes were meeting. And for whatever reason, they met and ate McDonald's, right? Trump with this whole McDonald's thing connected to him, which I think is, I don't know, it's weird to me. I think there's some bigger thing there, right? I really think there's something bigger there. I don't know, but this whole connection to McDonald's and Trump, because during his campaign he did something where he served McDonald's, right, for a day. I don't know if I'll be able to find a picture, but it's basically Brad Gerlinghouse, Trump, Elon, and RFK all eating McDonald's on a plane. Probably not gonna find it. Gerlinghouse, Trump, RFK. Maybe I should need to do this. McDonald's. So it's confirmed that they met. Maybe I'll be able to find it this way, hopefully. Okay, there it is. There it is. Do we want to listen to Mrs. Shipwreck here? I don't think we necessarily want to listen to her comments here, but we can see there that they met, right? RFK. So Elon, Trump. Is that Gary House? I thought that was him. It might not have been him. Hold on. Okay, that might not have been him. I thought that was him. But we have confirmed that these guys have met because Gerlinghouse was like he was cheesing that, like, somebody asked, I think it was Zach Rector or somebody asked if they had met with Trump, and Brad makes this coy smile like it's crazy. So it's been confirmed that they met. So very, very interesting. So yeah, I can't even give an accurate prediction, bro. But for me, it's like it's like Dion was saying there, like 1,000x, right? Almost conservative, but okay, being conservative. If I wanted to go conservative, 250k Bitcoin would be a conservative thing. But XRP, like right now, we're close to $2. If it 50x's from here, right, to $100, would that be too much? And we know how the whole XRP thing is, where the 589, right? And how Browning follows, I believe, 589 people, right? So they keep telling us, like they kept telling us, dollar Doge, dollar Doge, dollar Doge. I think we're going to get to $1 and beyond Doge, especially if you think of Elon using it on X, right? So Doge might be another one of those, like where you say, okay, yeah, I didn't get it at 16 cents, but now at 38 cents, if I got something that's above 50 cents, maybe I want to move some of that over to Doge, right? It's just the hard thing about Doge is it's always it's inflationary. But still, bro, like still I would I would almost like do it because people love Elon and the whole Department of Government Efficiency. Like at this point, the hype is almost worth it. Like adding more Doge. I got some Doge right now, and again, I wish I'd bought more Doge. I'm comfortable with what I got, but I might add some more at 38 cents. I really might add some more because we think it goes beyond $1, which I really think is a possibility now. That's a 3x from here. Thank you for your gems, bro. No problem. Ronan is sleeping. Oh my goodness. Bernard Browner Bravo, thanks for your input. I'm all in on Ripple, 100K strong. 100K strong, bro. That's beautiful. That's amazing, bro. At 100K. So that really means you only have to $10 is all you're looking for, right? And you got your meal, which I really think like way beyond $10, right? Like I'm $100. So $10 really, right? It's really close to 2. All you need for it to do is 5x. And see, I try to look at things like that when I'm doing my how much coin should I have, right? Like, okay, how much does it take me to get to $1 million? All right. So at 100x, at 100K Ripple, that means, all right, at 100K Ripple, that means $10 Ripple, right? Which I really think way beyond 10, way beyond 10. Like that's a 5x from right now. That's just really easy, I think. Patriot girl, okay, thank you, much appreciated. Great advice, no problem. Jack Thompson, shalom. Good evening. What's up, Jack Thompson? Browner Bravo, Red Pill 78. Red Pill Professional. Well, I like Red Pill Professional stuff too. I love Red Pill Professional stuff. The guys I was talking about, Operation Red Pill, they do some other type of content. If you know what I mean, like they do to use a word. I don't want to use that word, but their content is really. I'm not going to use the word. So, but their content is really good. Those two brothers, and they take things from a Christian kind of point of view. You don't have to be Christian to listen to them, but those brothers they do a good job over at Red Pill Professional, or Red Pill Operation Red Pill. But I also like Red Pill Professional stuff, and every time I've talked to him on or interacted with him, I should say, on Twitter, dude's been a great guy, So definitely check out his videos. He does some of the greatest stellar content this side of Maximus Crypto. So definitely check him out. Of course, we know of Max around here. Max is the preeminent stellar guy to me. I love Max's content. Right under there is like Red Pill Professional and Noti, right? Let's go. My prediction this bull run, we gonna be eating. We gonna be eating. 100% 100%, bro. 100%. Wow. A throwback show here with the 1 minute or 1 hour and 45 minutes. Definitely go once we are done, not completely done. We got some beeping going on over here. LCX, let's go LCX. 26 cents. Like LCX is one of those like, can we see $10 LCX? I could totally see it. Blockchain bank in the making here, right? And of course, we even know that the World Economic Forum, they tell us that it's going to be one. They they took it. They take it down. They probably don't say blockchain bank anymore. Now that we pointed that junk out. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's funny if they took it down, bro. Okay, no, let me go. It would be really funny if they took it down. So we pointed that junk out that it says, well, on the World Economic Forum thing, it says LCX is a blockchain bank. It'd be really funny that they took it down. Why does it keep doing this to me? Huh. Let's see. Okay, we definitely know they're a member of the World Economic Forum. But their reference, I can't find it. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I think. Nope. Redirection me to that. Okay, well, let's do Ripple, and maybe we can find it through that. Well, that's crazy. They took it down, though. Organizations, Ripple. That's crazy. They took it down. That's crazy. That's crazy if they actually took it down. Well, I guess we were showing people too much, bro. They had to take it down. They had to take it down. We were giving away too many secrets out here, bro. I might be being a little over dramatic. They just might have changed it, They might have changed it. But I really do think, saying that is a little bit, it's giving away too much, right? It's interesting. We can't find it anymore. But just to show you, if you go to Monty Metzger's LinkedIn, who was the CEO, Metz. I'm going to spell this man's name wrong. Monty Metzger. If you go to his LinkedIn, you can see that LCX is a member of the World Economic Forum. It just seems like now they took down the link or whatever. I don't know if that means that LCX is not a member of the World Economic Forum anymore. I highly doubt that. But we'll see here if we see, we go through Monty's LinkedIn. I'm sure if they weren't anymore, he would have taken it off of his LinkedIn. Member, World Economic Forum. So that's still there. founder Tiemans, founder LCX. So you see the actual LCX logo and how it's very, 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 very similar to the XLR logo, which we shared with you, right? And the Onyx logo, the X, right? And what is the X? The X is 10 in Roman numerals, tau. It's also 24, the 24th letter in the alphabet, and we just happen to be in year 2024, right? Crazy how some of these things work out, right? And you know how Elon changed Twitter to X, right? So crazy how some of these things work out. It's like almost right in front of your face, right? Right? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Let's go back. So yeah. Great stuff, guys. Throwback show, 1 hour and 51 minutes. Definitely gonna be eating. Like, did I miss some more comments? Okay, no capital gains tax would be a godsend because I'm not ready to leave the country or move back to PR for 100%. Definitely check out Moonfeather's channel too. Like this woman's story in PR, guys. Like, tough as nails, bro. Tough as nails. Yeah. Definitely don't want to have to move back or to pay, like, I think the capital gains tax for crypto was either 47 or 42%. It was something ridiculous. Jay Sure, what up, though, bro? What up? It's getting wild out here. Stay safe, 100%. I think the McDonald's thing is them showing fast food restaurants will be healthy again. Just my thoughts. Thank you, Patriot Girl. Appreciate that. That's true. I was talking to someone about that. Yeah, maybe they will be healthy again. I know RFK, he's really a stickler on health and different things. And, you know, he was one of the early advocates of, you know, the whole thing with Rona and not, you know, if you know what I mean there, right? He was an advocate of not doing a certain thing. So, you know, and I think he's really going to be a stickler in the health thing. Because I know when I go to Germany, so I have to go to Germany for my work, for times, right? And I go over there and I eat and I come back, right? I eat over there and it's fantastic. But when I come back to the States, even if I'm eating organic or meat or whatever, my stomach hurts for like 2 to 3 days as I readjust to our food. But I go over there and eat their food, I have no problem, right? So there's definitely something about our food in America that, and people know this, right? If you pay attention, we have ingredients in our food that no other countries will take. And this is America, right? So, you know, I really do hope that McDonald's and all these things become back to being healthy, and, like, you know, all these things with like organic and all of that, and organic means what it used to mean, and like, I really hope so. I really hope so, Patriot Girl, 100%. I really hope so. What do you think about GPU? I don't know about GPU, Esco, but definitely put it in our chat. I'll have to do some research on it. LCX to $100 in this next bull run. So be it. Hey, I would love that. I would. Oof, man. I swear, if LCX going to $100, that would be some crazy. There will be like some crazy things happening here in Scottsdale. $200. As far as me partying, as far as me being excited, like that would be like I would go nuts, bro. I'd go nuts. Esco, WF and WO, 100% is up to something real suspicious stuff going on their site. I thought I seen pull that page up in the past live stream. Yeah, I have. I pulled it up multiple times in past live stream, but I don't know if that means that somebody's watching our channel, or somebody's getting hip to what we're doing over here. That got to somebody, and they definitely took that junk down. But all that means to me is LCX, right? That just makes me more and more bullish on LCX, right? So that they actually felt the need to take that down, right? Oh, that they actually felt the need to take it down. What does that say, right? We were on to something there. She is Moon Feather laughing at me over here. Yeah, everything would be wholesome though. It would be wholesome. I would do like a lot of wholesome things with with the LCS stuff. All wholesome. But yeah, for sure. Let it manifest in power and numbers. 100%. 100%. But yeah, guys, wonderful, wonderful show. Living in Central Florida is in the house. Thank you, brother. You always consistently watch my shows. Thanks for coming through, brother. Um, yes, definitely. Let's effing go, Swift. Yeah, we're talking Swift, man. Swift is an American. It is an American crypto. So I fully expect it to have the tax cut, the tax exemption that American cryptos get. So definitely bullish about that. And we've yet to see Swift pop off, and I think we do. I think we see it pop off. But yeah, guys, wonderful, wonderful things. You just sell to the good body lotion. Oh, to be dry air. Yeah, it's really dry down here. That's 100% true. Got to get the good body lotion down here, bro, because it is dry as heck. All the dust and sand. Yeah, it will crack your hands and your feet out here for sure. 100%. Hell yeah, Supercycle income, and see y'all in 2025. 100%. Let's go. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful tomorrow. Have a wonderful tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming through. We'll catch you later. We'll probably be live tomorrow talking about Justin's son and his curious moves. What does that tell us about what's going on with Tron? Huh? Tron. Let's not forget about Tron. All right, guys. Catch you guys later.